guys, my name is Emma. I felt like starting a YouTube channel because my friend Maddie done it. And yeah, so this episode is gonna be me doing my makeup. So I am going line dancing tonight with my friend Susie, one of her friends. And I have to get ready for that, so that's why I look crazy with my hair curled. But I just curled my hair. I use the Bionic. It's kind of gross. There's hairspray all over it. Either 1 inch or 1.5. I don't know what I use. Love this thing. And I used it as a wand, and I feel like it makes my curls look so much better instead of using like the clamp. So like I just take it and like curl like that normally. And I do it to all my friends' hair. Like I did it to Susie's hair earlier. It looked really good. I did it to Maddie's hair. Like we just figured out, tell you we need curler hair. A lot of people do ask like where my makeup's from and what I use. So this is kind of like what this video is for, I guess. What you want to see, I can post whatever. So first I use the CeraVe Intense Moisturizer Lotion. I have very dry skin because of Accutane. I just was on that since January, and I just got off of it like last month. Sorry, my chair squeaks also when I move. But I was on Accutane for almost 9 months, maybe? 8 months? Something like that, I don't know. I kind of lost track because you're only supposed to be on it for like 6 months. But they kept me on it for like 8. And if you want to see my before pictures, I can post them. But like my after is so good. Like I have some scars still left over, but they're not noticeable. But yeah, I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, the pink one. So I just feel like it works better than the green one on me. So I just put that on. And yeah. So a little bit about me. I am 18 years old. I just turned 18 in May. Wait, that's like a long time ago. It's not just turned 18. So I've been 18 since May. And then I started at USF in the spring. So in January I will be a Bull. Go Bulls. And what else? I work at Publix right now. I am becoming a pharmacy tech. So I am training for that. I've been in training for like 2 months now. And it's like a 6-month training process. So I have a little while to go. And then, what else? I am originally from South Georgia. My accent will come out every once in a while. I don't know if you can hear it right now, but it's kind of went away a little bit. I lived there for almost 10 years, and I just moved here. It was a year ago yesterday, so I've been here for a little bit, but I know the area. My dad's lived here almost all, like, my life. What else? It's kind of like that right now, so I will get to the next step. Next step is foundation. So I kind of gatekeep my foundation, but I will let you guys in on it. I use the Revlon Colorstay Longwear foundation. I love this foundation so much. It's a drugstore one. It's like $12 to $14. Like it lasts me. I don't wear makeup that often anymore because my skin's gotten so clear, but it lasts me like 3 months. But if you're wearing makeup every day, it might last like a month and a half. Just depends, like you don't need a lot of it. But I have to like mix mine because I have like leftover self-tan on, so I have to find out the color of that, and if it doesn't match, then I'll just put bronzer on my neck because you girls gotta be tan. This one's really dark. I use this whenever like I'm freshly self-tan, the 320. This one's very good. I'm gonna mix the 320 with the 110, and I normally like can match it on like the first try, but I don't think it's gonna happen this time because this one's kind of dark and that's not my color. So I have used this foundation since middle school maybe, and it's never let me down. And my mom, she used it all through her like high school, I think, and it's never let her down. So if you want a good affordable drugstore foundation, I've never used any other foundations. Like I've tried like little ones, but I've always went back to this one. This one, yeah, you can see my scars a little bit, but it's not like that bad. Especially if you're like tan and you put this on, you won't be able to see your scars at all. But what else about me? Yeah, like I said, I'm a tech in training. I love my job, honestly. I want to be that, honestly. Also about USF. So I started USF in the spring. I am a pre-pharm track, so I am doing biology as my major right now, and like going into pharmacy if that's what I want to do, because I think that's what I want to do. I'm like on the fence between like two things. Like, it's totally two different like sides of like the spectrum, I guess. So I either want to be a pharmacist or I want to be a agricultural teacher. I love agriculture. When I was in Georgia, I did FFA throughout my whole high school career. I loved it so much. And when I moved here, they didn't have a chapter at my school, and I would have started a chapter, but it's like, why would I start one whenever I'm a senior? And this isn't like a country town. Like, it's very big and everyone's just not the opposite of country pretty much. But it's fine. I like it here. I miss all my friends and everybody in Georgia, but you know what? It's okay. The Lord had different plans for me, so it's okay. I have made some of the bestest friends here, honestly. Like, shout out Grace. She's the one that trained me at Publix when I was like first starting out, and she introduced me to all her friends, and then it just kind of went from there. I met all of her friends. I made some friends, and we chilling now. So, oh, this kind of hurts. So I also did my lashes. I've been trying to figure out how to do fake lashes forever. I bought something off of Amazon. Not Amazon, off a TikTok shop. I bought these lashes. They're Kiss Lily lashes, and I mean, they work, but they aren't my favorite. Like, or no, they're cute, but they just look very natural. Like, I don't know. I want to get big ones, and they gave me a free gift, and this is how thick they are. Who is using those? I'm not using those. I guess it was a free gift because I can't sell it, and they're like, you know, we're gonna give it to everybody because why not? But I finally figured out how to do it, and this does not match. Whoops. I'm gonna put foundation on my neck. But yeah, I actually love them. Like, they're good for work because I don't really get ready for work because I ain't got time. I like to sleep in. That's one thing about me. I like to sleep in. I'll stay up late normally. Like, depends. The latest I'll go to bed is like 1. But most of the time I'm asleep by like 11:30. Your girl's tired. Now, if I'm like somewhere else, like out, then I'm fine. But if I'm like at home, I'm going to bed. But like I said, I'm 18. I have a boyfriend. His name is Dash. He's the best. He's very, very good. Very good guy. What else? We've been together for almost 2 months. Been knowing each other for, I want to say, almost 6 months. Not 6 months yet, no. We've known each other for like 4 months. We met in June. So I'm just gonna tell that story because I kind of don't know what to talk about. Oh, this looks terrible. So I met a bunch of friends at the beach one time, and I became friends with them. I really don't know what all these lids go to. Became really good friends with them. That's the wrong lid. And I got invited to one of their graduation parties, and I was supposed to go to my friend Molly's graduation party, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go the next day to hers because, like, I know, like, that was like her main day, like, and I still feel bad that I didn't go. But also, that was kind of like, if I would have went, I would have never met my boyfriend. So I told her, like, yeah, I can't go. I'll go the next day because one of my other friends, her name's Miley, she was going to the beach with, like, for her senior or whatever. So we go the next day, whatever. So we go to this party, and, like, I was friends with Chase and everything. That's the guy's name that I went with. The guy's graduation party. And I didn't know anybody. I was, like, kind of, like, standoffish and, like, kind of stayed to myself because I was like, this is uncomfortable. This is embarrassing. I don't know anybody. I want to leave. And then I'm, like, just kind of staying to myself because, and also Miley left and went to a different graduation party, and I was like, thanks, girl. Like, you left me alone, but it's okay. I'm not mad at her. But, so we're all just, like, whatever. I get in the pool for a little bit. I know people there, but, like, I'm not friends with them. Like, I didn't really talk to them at the time. I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll come. I'll be nice, whatever. So, I'm, like, in the pool, whatever, and then I get out, and I go and sit, like, on the patio, and Dash and this other guy and some other people are sitting around, like we're all like they're all talking and I'm just listening, and then somehow like I get roped in the conversation, and then me and Dash started talking, and like I thought he was cute, but I wasn't, like I was just terrified to be there, so I kind of like was not thinking about that much. And this other guy that was there, he was more interesting. I could tell he was like, every time I would talk, he would be like staring, like yeah, like people look at you whenever you're talking, but like he was like yeah, like talking to me, like weird. And I was like, like he's a nice guy, but I don't really like, I didn't like find any interest in him. He's a very nice guy though. That guy got my snap and like right in front of Dash and like everybody, and I was like, So, oh, also, now I'm using the Patrick Ta Face bronzer thing. She's bronze. That's the shade I got. Oh, and it like comes like this. Oh, you guys are on my iPad. You can see my iPad, guys. Jeez. So, and then I use the cream side first. Normally, I won't use the powder side, but it just depends. Like, you'll see what I do. So, anyways, we are all talking. That guy gets my snap, whatever, and like me and Dash like start talking because like they asked me like where I'm from and whatever, because like you can hear my accent. And I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm from South Georgia, like from a small town, like not that many people in there, whatever. He's like, oh yeah, like I'm actually from a small town, blah blah blah. So like we like talk. I forget that Apple Music does like the auto mix now, and I'm like, boy, what is that sound? But yeah, so we bonded over that, and I was like, okay, this guy's like cute, like we have things in common. Now, sorry, I get sidetracked very easily. I'm using the Rare Beauty liquid bronzer in shade Grace. I love this stuff. It's beautiful. So we are just all sitting around talking. Like I don't remember what we talked about. We were just like we were just having fun. And I was still kind of nervous and like was just sitting around, and I leave around like 11, and I didn't really say bye to anybody. Like I didn't say bye to Dash because I was like, like this is kind of weird. Just met these people. Like, do I need to say bye? Like, do I leave? Whatever. So then I leave, whatever, and I'm talking to Miley, and I'm like Dash is kind of cute. Like the guy is into me, so it's like I don't know what to do. And she was like, well, I'm gonna tell you, like Dash came up to me and was like, you know, I wouldn't be mad at if I found if I would have found Emma's snap. And Miley's like, okay, I'll give it to you. So then she gives it to him, and he adds me like either that night or the next day, and I add him back. And like next day I go to Molly's party, and like I told him about it. It's like we were just kind of talking, like we would talk like nonstop, but just about whatever. It wasn't like anything important like to remember, even though I'm sorry Dash, I should remember, but I don't. So I go to Molly's party, like me and him like we're snapping, whatever, and like I'm interested in him, but like I'm not like committed yet, you know what I mean? So I'm like snapping other people, whatever, and me and him were like talking every day, doing whatever, like just having a grand old time, just talking. And I'm like I was telling Molly, I was like, Doc, I don't know if he likes me or not. Like he's talking to me all the time. Sorry, I've got my bronzer on my nose. He's talking to me all the time, but I don't know. So they all are like asking like so do you like Emma, like what are you gonna do, da da da, and he was like, I don't know, like I would just see, like he like would word it weird, so like you couldn't tell what he was like saying, and I'm like, what? But they would tell me what he was saying and like all that. And so I had like suspicions that he liked me, but I wasn't really sure. So like I wasn't like trying my hardest to like hey, I want you, because that's scary, and I don't make the first move, I don't make commitments, no. So after that, also before I keep on, so the two concealers I sometimes will use the Tarte Shape Tape Radiant concealer. I love how this concealer is, but I hate the seal, because you see how all that gets, it might just be user error, but all the concealer gets on there and it like leaks down, and it wastes so much product. But right now I'm using the Yensa Super Serum Silk Concealer. I love this stuff. I kind of forgot I had it. I got it off at Ipsy one time, and then I was like, okay, I love this, I want the big one, so now I use this. And you really, like, I'm putting it on a good bit right now, but you don't even need this much, and it covers up anything. Like, whenever I had really bad acne, I would use this, and, like, it would be so much less noticeable. I'd be like, girl, where'd your bumps go? Like, this is already too much, but we'll make it work. Like, it's a little yellow, though. It might just be the color that I got. I don't know. What color do I have? Light 2. The Shape Tape I use, 22N. So anyways, we're like snapping whatever, and then he goes to Aruba for his senior trip, because like, Aruba, I don't know. And we're snapping whatever, and I'm like, hey, if you want to come to my graduation party, it's on this day, like, you don't have to come, like, I just thought it'd be nice to invite you, whatever. So I invite him, and he's like, okay, well, I think I'm still in Aruba. I was like, I'm so sorry, like, maybe we can plan something for later, like, I'm not gonna be able to make it. And I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever, like, you're in Aruba, I don't really care, like, I am fine. So then after that, he texts me, he's like, hey, actually, I'm gonna get back the night before at like 3 a.m. so I can come to your party. And I'm like, boy, you don't have to come, like, that's 3 a.m. like, you're gonna be tired, my party's at 11, like, you need sleep. He's like, no, I'll be fine. So next step, let me go and say this. Right now I'm using the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. Love this stuff. Sometimes I'll use, I don't really have much of it left, if I have pimples, I set it with this. I have the Airspun Loose Face Powder. It's from Walmart. It smells like a grandma, but I love it. I've used this forever. But this stuff, I really like. I have the, oh, I don't know what shade I have. I don't know if I have, I might have the translucent one. Oh, it's on the side. Light, I have the light one. Don't know what that means. But I just put it in the cap. So my brushes, some of them I don't know where they're from. Like, I know what brand or like where they're from, but I couldn't like give you a link or anything, because mainly all mine are from like Ulta a long time ago, or they're from Marshalls, because that's where I get mainly my makeup from, like, because they got good brands there. But I have the RT201 brush that I put my powder on with. So anyways, he's like, hey, I actually can come to your party. I get back the night before. And I'm like, boy, you don't have to come. He's like, okay, yes, but I'm still coming because you invited me and I want to go. And I was like, okay. And then I invited like all of our, like, the people that I had met at the party, and then like the people I'd already known. So he comes, and like we all just, like, it's a pool party, so we're all just hanging around, doing our thing, doing whatever. Also, I'm gonna put powder under my eyes just because I can't really, like, I'm scared to get up close to it because of the lashes I have on. I'm not good with lashes, so I can't really get under my eyes. So we're just gonna do this for now, and then we'll wipe it off. But so we're at my party, whatever, and having a grand old time. We're all just talking, and like we were all playing Among Us. Like, we were weird, sorry guys, but we're all playing Among Us. And then after that, he asks all of us, like, hey, do you guys want to come back to my house later? Like, a bunch of us are going to watch a movie. It's gonna be fun. If you want to come, you can. If you can't, that's fine, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'll ask my dad. So I asked my dad, and dad was like, yeah, that's fine, whatever, do what you want. So we all go over to his house. I met his dad, and like, still at this time I didn't know if he liked me or not, so I was like kind of like standoffish a little bit, I guess. And so what else? So we go over to his house, meet his dad. I'm like, hey, how are you, whatever. And so he has like a movie room, so we all go into the movie room, and there's some people already in there. There's Miley and Nolan and someone else, I think, and we're all just talking. And also, if you see these pink ones like this, these are the Jeffree Star, like, really, really old, like, brushes. I don't know if he still makes them or not, but, oh, there is eyebrow hair on my forehead. And also, don't mind my crusty dusty thing. It's conditioned, so, like, it makes my eyebrows look amazing, so it's not getting washed. And if you don't like that, you can leave. But, yeah. So, he has, like, an L couch, and some people are sitting in the corner. I sit kind of like, there's like the edge, and then there's a seat next to me because everybody's like sat in the corner. And I was like, okay, like, maybe we can keep this like seat open for Nash, like, you know what I mean? And so my friend Molly sits on one side of me, so I'm like, okay, because like I need someone next to me because I'm terrified. And then freaking Carter sits next to me, and I don't think Carter will watch this, but if Carter's watching, love you, Carter. We love Carter. He's hilarious. He's oblivious to everything. He sits next to me, and I'm like, bro, are we DA right now? And I like text Molly and I'm like, bro, I wish Carter would have sat there so Dash could sit next to me. And she's like, I got you, girl. And she moves seats. And then I also use the e.l.f. brow pencil. I don't like the thick one anymore because I think I make my eyebrows too thick, so I get the thin one. It's in shade neutral brown. So she's like, I got you, girl. So she goes and sits and like tells someone to scoot over because Dash was going to sit there. And he's like, oh, well, there's an open spot. And he like sits next to me. And we're just sitting there, like, we're just talking about whatever. And I didn't know this, but Miley had, like, texted him, like, Dash, you better make a move tonight. If you don't, I'm going to hurt you. That's pretty much what she was saying. And he was like, yes, ma'am, I will. So he puts his arm behind the couch. And, like, I didn't realize he put his arm behind me. I was like, ooh. Like, I jumped a little bit. Like, not, like, bad, but I jumped. And I was like, okay, like, he might like me. So he puts his arm behind me, and I, like, lean into him a little bit and, like, being all sweet and everything. And yeah, the rest is history. We went on a date, we found out we liked each other even more, and now we're dating. It took him forever to ask me to be his girlfriend, so we're canceling Dash for that because it took him like 2 months or 3 months to ask, I think it was almost 3 months, maybe it might have been 3 months, for him to ask me to be his freaking girlfriend. And I was like, bro, come on now. But we are doing fantastic. That was a long story time. Sorry guys, I draw out my stories. But I have a lot of stories. If you guys ever want a story time about anything, I will tell it because my life has been crazy. My whole life. So, but yeah. What else can I tell? Yeah, so I moved here last year. Like, not almost halfway into my senior year and knew no one. And that was very hard. I hated every second of it. Until I started working and met all my friends. So I'll tell that story too. So I moved here and I moved here in October and I didn't start school until like, I think November-ish? It was around November. And then I started working at Publix as a bagger around like right after Thanksgiving time. I didn't mind it. It wasn't really like, it was fun. Like I enjoyed going to work because I could socialize because I didn't have that like at school. I would talk to people like from Georgia, but it didn't fulfill me because I couldn't see them. Like I was really lonely. So then I met Grace. I'll insert a picture of her right here. That's Grace. She's amazing. I love her so much. Love you, Grace. But she trained me. I was terrified of her at first. I thought she was the meanest thing ever. I didn't even talk to her, but I had made up my mind. I was like, okay, she's mean. She's gonna hate because she's a redhead, as you can tell. But I thought she was the meanest thing ever, and she was gonna hate me and was just gonna be so mean to me. And then I met her, and she's actually the sweetest thing ever. So yeah, so I met her and like we bonded. I don't remember what we bonded over. Like I think I just kind of started talking to her because I was just nervous. Oh, I'm using the NYX the brow glue to slick my eyebrows down because they're too thick. But so yeah, so she trained me, whatever, and like we started like talking at school because we didn't have classes together, but we would go in the mornings and sit with each other, and we would sit in the mornings together and just talk and whatever. She's like, okay, well, I want to introduce you to my cousin Maddie. Insert Maddie right here. And then she's like, I want to introduce you to Cayman. Insert Cayman right here. And I met everybody, became really good friends with everybody, and the rest is history. Like, we're all like friends. So yeah, then I became a cashier like a couple months after. And then also Susie got me this new palette. She gave me a palette. This is by Ulta. It is beautiful. I'm gonna use this right now. And then I got this palette as well. Don't know if, like, I will use most of this, but some of them, like, have to be a special occasion. Ooh, I might get you some for Halloween. I have a vision. And then I have a lipstick. Brown lipstick. And then brow pencils. Free. In a bag. It's super cute. Thanks, Susie. Love you. But, I've been filming for almost 30 minutes. Insane. But yeah, so she introduced me to everybody, whatever. And then I became a cashier with that for like a couple months, and then I had told them from like the beginning that I wanted to transfer to the pharmacy. Maybe like I was still on the fence about it, but I wasn't really sure, like, because I was scared. Like, I don't like change that much, like, unless it absolutely has to happen, then like I'm excited about it. But if I like can stay comfortable with what I'm doing and where I am, then I'll be fine. Also, don't mind my hands. I still have self-tan on. Oh, look at my nails, guys. I love my nails. They, like, I have a half star there, and then cat eye, heart, little, like, star, and then cat eye again. It's the same thing on this one. I love them so much. I've gotten so many compliments on them. My nail girl, Ivy, she's amazing. If you want her ad, I will give it to you. But, what else? Yeah, so I was gonna go to customer service because I was like, maybe I'll like that. And then the day that I told them, I was like, hey, I'm interested in customer service. Like, okay, we can make that work. The same day, the pharmacist comes up to me and is like, hey, I heard that you're interested in the pharmacy. Like, we have some openings if you want to do it. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. Like, I'll let you know. Like, I need to think on it because that's a big change. I mean, you have people's lives in your hands. Like, with groceries, like you know, it's like it's a big deal, but it's not as big of a deal as pharmacy. So then I think about it, and like I'm praying about it, and I just felt called to do it, or like that it's maybe something would be like something like, and if I don't like it, I can always leave and not do it. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. I love it. I love everybody that works there. I love my coworkers. Like, everybody's amazing. So yeah, so if you want to make a change with your job and you think that it's necessary and you think you'd be happier, do it. Don't be afraid to do it, because I was terrified to do it, and look where I am. I love my job. Even though it can be super stressful sometimes, I love it. So, I did all my CBTs, like that's computer-based training, if y'all don't know what that is. And now I'm learning how to be a tech. I fill pills, I do insurance, I deal with patients, I deal with stupid patients. Like, all day was just dumb people. But my job, I couldn't ask for a better job, honestly, and better coworkers. Everybody's just so much fun, and we're always like cutting up laughing. And I was scared that no one was gonna like me. I was like terrified that everybody was gonna hate me. But I think everyone likes me for the most part. I think there's a couple people that don't like me, but it's fine. You can't impress everybody. You have to be yourself. So I'm trying to think of what else I can tell, like, and without breaking like violations and stuff. But yeah, I love being a tech, and I've already said like 50 bajillion times, but I really do. I think if you want to do something medical, that's something very fun to do, and you don't have to go to school for it. You don't, like, yeah, you can't go to school. I think you can make more money from it, but it's not necessary. Like, you can do like what I'm doing. And I'm guessing you can do it at other pharmacies, because I know my cousin did it at like a hometown pharmacy, but I don't know if you can do it at like Walgreens or something like that. Like, maybe you can, I don't know. But yeah, so that's all of that. So also about me, like my high school career, as I said, I'm gonna be a freshman at USF in the spring, so I already have a bunch of credits already, like, under my belt. I took a bunch of college classes during my high school career, so I don't have to worry about like certain classes. And I feel like I'm behind because I didn't start this semester, but I'm ahead of everybody. That, like, the people that didn't take classes or like APs, I'm ahead of everybody, so like I shouldn't feel behind, but I feel like I am, like, if that makes sense. But yeah. Oh, and then also about me, as I said, I'm from a small town in Georgia. I love anything country. I love line dancing. I love country music. You can probably hear in the background. I love just doing anything country. Like, you want to go to rodeo, count me in. I will be ready with my boots on in 2 seconds. And then in Georgia, like I said, I did FFA, so I showed a goat. Her name was Gabby. I did that part of my senior year before I moved here. Miss her dearly a lot. So my eyes are done. We're done with that. So then next, what I do is take the Pixie blush on the Glow Tinted Moisture Stick in Fleur. Fleur. Yeah. So I take this. It's a cream, so you'll see what I did. I take it, I do my little brush. This is from Ipsy. I don't know what brand this is. It's just flat foundation. It's a foundation brush, but I use it for my blush. So I just take it and I put it over the blush that I already have on. And then if I do like barely any makeup, then I just put this on. But after that, I set it with just whatever's left over on this because it's a little sticky because it's like a cream. So I just set it with that, and then it tones it down a little bit. My makeup looks a lot better than it does on camera, so sorry guys about that. Next, so either I will use the powder that's in here, but right now I'm gonna use the Hoola Benefit bronzer in shade, I don't know, whatever this color is. I don't know, I think it's just the original one. So I'll take this Patrick Star brush. I don't know what it's for, honestly. So I just do that. I put it here. Put it on my forehead. Put it into my eyebrows, so like it's not that bad. I love blush and bronzer, so if you think I have too much, don't tell me because I love it. And then I'll have to do my neck. I think I'm gonna do my neck because it doesn't match. Oops. But yeah, I took a bunch of classes in college, in high school. Got a good bit under my belt. Like I am almost in my freshman year, I want to say. I really don't know what I am. I have to figure that out. But I have orientation like in January, so I gotta figure that out when I go and figure out what classes I need to take. And I'm excited. I'm honestly so excited to go to USF. I think it's really good. Like I was just gonna go to community college, but if I'm trying to get into pharmacy school, I need a better school for my bachelor's degree. So I just was like, you know what, I want to go here. And my dad said okay. So yeah, so after that, after I bronze the crap out of my neck, I take the Rare Beauty highlighter and Exhilarate. I love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. So I take this brush. I don't know, it's the RT 448. Take it, do this, and just swoop around on my face. Gives me very good shine. I just dab it in there and then I barely need any. But tonight I think I'm gonna go a little heavy on it so that it's like very cute. I love blush, bronzer, and highlighter. Those are probably my favorite part of my routine. Okay. Normally I won't do this, but since I have on lashes, it makes it easier for me. I'm gonna take this eyeshadow brush, so I'm just gonna put these in my corners. I don't like a lot like noticeable in my corners, so this might even be too much, but whatever. And I kind of drag it like across here, kind of like an eyeliner, I guess. Oh, it touched my eyeball. So I'm just gonna bring it up onto my eyelash. I love doing false lashes. Those are my favorite. But I don't really have time for that. And I already have these lashes on, so I'll just throw on some mascara on my under eyes and then call it a day. But that's pretty much my makeup. And then I also, mainly I just put on the e.l.f. Cream Guide Lip Liner in Pinky Smear. So when I wipe on my lips. So, and then I just line my lips like normal. So I just align my lips like that. And then I put on, I'm not gonna put on right now, but I put on Aquaphor and just like rub it in together. And then it like gives me a very pretty color. If I'm feeling really fancy, which I'm not really tonight, I will put on the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. I think this is the Pillow Talk one. I don't really know. It got messed up in the top, so that's why it looks like flat. Is this Pillow Talk? Yeah, it is. So I got the mini one a long time ago. And then the mascara I use is the Telescopic, so that's just gonna go on my bottom lashes. Okay, so I just used it and they look a little clumpy, like spidery, so I will take my thing's jank. I gotta get a new one. My eyelash separator and just go through them. It makes them look a little bit better. I am done pretty much. I will come back with my hair all fixed and my outfit on. Okay, so here's my hair like all brushed out and whatever. I don't really like how I curl my hair. I'd much rather have someone else do it, but none of my friends really know how to curl hair, so I kind of just have to. It looks a lot better in person, but I always leave like at least one behind my ear, so it's probably gonna be this side, and I'll just smooth that out. But I put on just my earrings. I have on my normal necklace, just my little E. Probably not my watch. I love my gold watch band because I don't like the look of watches with like stuff like Apple watches, but with the gold band I feel like it makes it look a little bit better. So I have this. I have my Kendra Scott bracelet. My earrings are from Target. It came like a 3-pack. These I'm probably never gonna wear. They're huge. And then I will just put on some rings and pretty much. But I'm gonna switch to my phone so I can show you guys my outfit. So give me 1 second. The quality might be kind of bad, but this is my outfit. It kind of isn't the best. I kind of didn't put much effort into it because I just didn't really feel like dressing up that much. But I have on this shirt that has Coors Banquet Rodeo. It's from Shein. It's really good quality. I didn't think it'd be this good. My jean shorts, I kind of hate all my jean shorts, but these are the only ones that look like decent with it. So these are from American Eagle. Let's see if I can show the back of it. Back of my shirt. So it has like the Coors Banquet on it. And then my boots are from Amazon. They're little like glitter boots. If you guys want the link, let me know. I love them so much. But yeah, so this is gonna be the end of the video. We'll post other stuff eventually, but this is my first video ever, so peace out.